So I gotta show you guys this that I'm finding. Anybody that might come to my channel that's a real person, I'm gonna use this video in court when whatever these guys are up to all goes down. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm at my kid's house. I came over here to do some work around the house and do some work on her vehicle. She said her car was running a little bit shitty, and another relative is going to borrow the car for a couple weeks or whatever. So she just wanted me to look at it. So anyways, more and more things are all coming together all at once. So right there was a camera with infrared that was on the house, and about 6 months ago the camera malfunctioned. Actually, there was two of them. There was one aimed this way and there was another one aimed off that way. One of them went like maybe a year ago, and then we never replaced it, and then we did this one. We kept going, and it was looking at this area, because this area is where she parks that other vehicle all the time. And up until a couple of years ago, I was using this vehicle on a regular basis as well. So I'm putting this all together now, because I'll show you what I just found now while I was working on her car. Okay, I'm going to shut the door because I don't want no one to hear what I'm about to show you. Okay, so she said her car was running kind of shitty. Cousin's going to take it. Can you take a look at it? Sure, no problem. So, nothing major at first. I'm not finding nothing, was running a little hesitant and stuff like that. But nothing major, because it's just been bad gas or whatever. But so I'm going to put some dry gas in it or whatever for her and see if it cleans itself out. It could just be something like that. But that's not the important part. So as I'm looking around and investigating everything, I just happened to look down in here. And I had a flashlight. I don't know if I still got it. I got the light on the phone, but I don't know how to use it with the camera. Hold on a minute. Okay, so all of a sudden I look down and I fucking seen something peeking out at me back down there. So, reach down, take it out. And I'll remind you, I smoke pot. And I grow my own weed. But I would never fucking stick a bag of weed down in my fucking girlfriend's car like this. Right? I mean, my girlfriend and my kids are driving this car. I would never fucking do something like this. Now, this is not an amount to really get in any trouble with, really, anyways. And there's no way I would drop it or lose it or anything like that. But what I happened to notice is I said, well, must be mine. These are the baggies from my buddy's house. When we bag up the weed at the end of the season, these are from his house. My buddy that lives right up the street here, the one I'm staying at. I'm staying at his house right now. So I'm thinking about it more and more. So I said, well, I got to go through the car. So I just started going through the car just now, maybe about 20 minutes into it, as I started looking around once I found this thing. And she's never had a flat tire. No one's ever had a flat tire in this vehicle. There was never any reason to come back here. But as I'm looking around, and I fucking use it, ba-bang. And you know what it's fucking wrapped in? It's wrapped in the trash bags out of the fucking trash barrel that got tipped over about a week ago or more, whatever it was, when I did the video with the trash barrel tipped over. I thought they were looking in the trash barrel for the computer, because I was saying online that I accidentally broke my computer and ran it over. So this is all evidence to me. Number one, I'm being fucking set up, and not only me, but they're setting up my family, and it's coming from the YouTube. It's coming from the internet. This is fucked up. So anyways, so as I started looking further and further at it, noticing the other one was my baggie and whatever, and as I'm looking at it further, this is the bud that I grow. Now, throughout the season, in other words, it's called, it's just a coincidence, but no doubt about it, it could be tracked back to me as my weed that I grew, because it matches the weed that I have in my possession. But I would never fucking travel with it, and especially not this much. I don't even know what the law is to travel with it, but I know it ain't no fucking 2-3 ounces. So there's probably 2-3 ounces in this bag. It looks like there's another 1.5 ounces or something here, and a 1/2 ounce in that one. Now that one to be stuffed up in the engine compartment. This one I found fucking way up under the fucking gas tank. So once I found this one here, I just found this one here. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to go through the whole fucking car now, obviously. But the fucked up part about it is these baggies are from my friend. that weed was cut from my plants. No doubt about it. I have different friends that I grow plants with, and they grow them in their yard, and then we cut them all down and stuff. So the weed can be, considered mine. The baggies can be considered mine because I got them from my buddy's house. And these come from my kid's house, the trash bags. And they tipped over the trash barrel last week. Now, I didn't even think to look at my buddy's house to see if his trash was gone through or if his bags were ripped open or anything like that. But this is a fucking setup, man. This is a fucking setup. They're trying to fucking nail me. And this also explains, I was wondering, why are they not nailing me when I was walking all over fucking town. They were obviously following me when I was riding the bike past them. They got, 4 or 5 marked cars. We got locals, we got state, we got you name it. And they're all obviously watching me. And I'm wondering, why are they not picking me up? Why? Because they were waiting for my girlfriend to be driving the kids to school. They were waiting for us to come onto the school, and they would have fucking nailed us, and then we would have had all this in the fucking car, and then they would have had the right to come over and search the houses and everybody else, and it would have been a big fucking melodramatic fucking scene. So I don't know what I'm missing so far. I don't know what else it is that I'm missing on all this. I'm certainly not going to keep this because I don't know what they did to it. I don't know what's in it. In addition to just being bud, there might be something else in it. I mean, this is pretty fucking weird, man. This is pretty fucking shitty. So I'm going to dispose of this. I'll get rid of it safely because I don't even know what it is. And I'll search the rest of the car, see if I find any more. And if I do, I'll update it in the next video. I'll be back.